Hi, hello everyone. Welcome to ST Academy of Mathematics. Today we are going to learn how to solve the problem on Newton-Raphson method. One question will be fixed for the main examination, where this is the question asked for the VTU 2025, the model question paper. Let us learn how to solve Newton-Raphson method step by step. First, represent the given solution. Represent the given. What is the given? That is 3x minus cos x minus 1 equal to 0. Always remember, whatever they give the equation should be defined equal to 0. That is the first step. Then define the equation with respect to function f of x. F of x which is equal to 3x minus cos x minus 1. Now you are supposed to give the value in place of x, so that from where the interval lies between negative to positive. So what I am going to give? I am going to give 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. Got the point? Yes. After considering the 0, 1, 2, 3, we are going to represent f of 0. Okay, let us represent the values. That is x equal to 0, f of 0 which is equal to 3 into 0 minus cos 0 minus 1. But the point, in place of x, just we are going to replace 0. But when it comes to while simplifying in the calculator, always remember whenever you get any trigonometry function, you are supposed to consider the degree to radian. You are supposed to convert the calculator from degree to radian. How? I am going to show you now. Okay, take your calculator. Now see, after taking your calculator, now press mode setup or else shift mode setup. We get for 3 degree 4 radians. Press 4. Now the calculator is converted to degree to radian. Now what we are supposed to do? 3 alpha x minus cos alpha x minus 1. Press calc. Give the value 0. You get minus 2. Next press calc, give the value 1, you get positive 1. For only the roots you have got, see, for 0 you have got minus 2, and if you give x equal to 1, f of 1 which is equal to 3 into 1 minus cos into 1 minus 1, you have got 1.459. Since they have asked only for 3 decimal places, represent the terms only for 3 decimal places. See, now here you have got less than 0 and this is greater than 0. The roots lies between, therefore the roots lies in the interval, see, 0 comma 1. Okay, 0 comma 1. But to represent the formula, that is Newton-Raphson formula, by Newton-Raphson method or formula is given by xn plus 1 which is equal to xn minus f of xn divided by f dash of xn. This is the standard formula to represent the Newton-Raphson method. Got the point? Considering this only we are going to represent the solution. In this, now we are going to consider xn. How to consider xn? That is easy. For example, let us represent the interval. Okay, let us represent the interval. See, between 0, we have got minus 2 and we have got 1.459. For what value? When x equal to 1 and x equal to 0. Which is nearest? Always remember which is nearest to 0. If you cross verify, minus 2 comparatively minus 2, 1.459 is near to 0. Near to 0. So we consider initial value n as what? Okay, initial value x naught. The initial value we represented as x naught, that is 0. It starts from 0. We consider the value x equal to 1. The initial value what we are going to consider? X naught, that is x naught equal to 1. Done. Now, what is the value for x naught? That is the value of f of x naught. Okay. The value of f of x naught, which is equal to, for what is x naught? If I give x naught initial value as 1, the value will be 1.459. 1.459 is the condition. See, we have xn. N, now n we have going to consider as 0. Okay, done. Initial value. N we are going to consider from 0. Okay, let us represent it in black itself. N starts from 0, 1, 2, etc. Now the initial value will be x naught. Now 0 plus 1, next will be the first interval. Let us go. See, we have x naught and f of x naught. We don't have f dash of x naught. To represent f dash of x naught, let us consider f dash of x. Now, what I am supposed to represent first? F dash of x. That means I need to differentiate this given function with respect to x. Got the point? How? 3 remain. Let us differentiate term by term. We have 3 set of term. First term we have 3x. In 3x, 3 remains constant. Differentiation of x with respect to x is 1. Minus differentiation of cos x minus sin x. Minus sin x, which is equal to 3 plus minus into minus plus sin x. The value of f dash of x. The value of f dash of x is 3 plus sin x. Got the point? Now, after this, find the value of f of x naught. That is that is x naught. In place of x naught, x, you are supposed to replace x naught. That is f dash of 1. See, in place of f, x naught, I am going to replace 1. That is 3 plus sin 1. Okay, what you get? Okay, use the calculator, represent 3 plus sin 1. You get 3.841. Since they have asked 3 decimal, consider it for 3 decimal place itself. F dash of x naught. F dash of x naught, which is equal to 3.841. Now, considering these initial values, we are going to represent the iteration number 1. Okay, let us represent iteration 1. Iteration number 1. Got the point? Okay, let us represent numerically. It is iteration number 1. After representing iteration number 1, now n will be equal to 0. N will be equal to 0. Now let us represent the formula. Okay, first, that is 0 plus 1 x1, which is equal to x naught minus f of x naught divided by f dash of x naught. X1, okay, let us represent the given. What is x naught? X naught, which is equal to 1, and f of x naught, which is equal to 1.459, and f dash of x naught, which is equal to 3.841. Now x1, which is equal to, substitute this term in the condition. What is x naught? 1 minus f of x naught, 1.459 divided by 3.841. You get value of x1. Okay, I am going to show you in the calculator. It is very easy. Take your calculator. Done. After taking the calculator, just simplify the terms. Okay, press new. Okay, not numerator, 1 minus numerator denominator. Okay, 1.459 divided by 3.841. Press equals. Press SD. Get 0.620. You get 0.620. Since they have asked only 3 decimal places, represent only 3 decimal places. For the next iteration, n will be equal to 1, x2, x1, f of x1, f dash of x1. I need these terms. So, after finding x1, let us find f of x1. What is this f of x1? Substitute this value in the function. In place of x, replace x1. That is 3 f of, okay, I am going to represent f of 0.620. which is equal to, now substitute 3 into 0.620 minus cos 0.620 minus 1, f of x1 which is equal to, okay, we have 3 into 0.620 minus cos 0.620 minus 1. You get 0.046. This is f of x1. Next, let us find f dash of x1. F dash of x1 which is equal to f dash of 0.620. Where I am supposed to represent in this condition, that is 3 plus sin x. 3 plus sin 0.620, okay, which is equal to f dash of x1, that is 3 plus sin 0.620, close the bracket, you get 3.581. This is the value of f dash of x1. Now let us go with the iteration number 2. Iteration number 2. Okay, done. Now to find iteration number 2, n will be equal to 1. We consider initial values x1 0.620, f of x1 I consider 0.046, f dash of x1 3.581. Done. Now let us represent the second iteration, that is, see, 1 plus 1 2, 2 which is equal to, now n is 1 minus f of x1 divided by f dash of x1, x2 which is equal to, what is x1, 0.620 minus 0.046 divided by 3.581. x2, okay, use calculator, it is very easy to simplify. 0.620 minus 0.046 divided by 3.581, you get 0.607. You got the value x2 0.607. Now considering x2 equal to 0.607, represent f of x2. Similar pattern, f of x2. To find f of x2, that is 0.607, which is equal to 3 into 0.607 minus cos 0.607 minus 1, which is equal to, again, 3 into 0.607 minus cos 0.607 minus 1. You get, okay, wait a second. Okay, from where? 3 into 0.607 minus cos 0.607 minus 1. Okay, shift eng, shift eng. You get the value cos 0. Okay, verify 1, 607, 607. You get equals shift eng minus 0 point, see, this is minus 0.0003. Got the point? Now then what we get, f dash of x2, f dash of x2 which is equal to f of x2. What is x2? We have 0.607, which is equal to, we have f of x dash, that is 3 plus sin 0.607, which is equal to 3 plus sin 0.607. You get 3.570. Okay, this is the value of f of x2 and this is the value of f dash of x2. Now considering this, let us represent iteration number 3. Iteration number 3. Now in the iteration number 3, n will be equal to 2. What the point after n equal to 2? Consider x2 which is equal to 0.607 and f of x2 minus 0.003 and f dash of x2 which is equal to 3.570. Now substitute in iteration number 3, substitute the formula Newton's, that is x3 which is equal to x2 minus f of x2 divided by f dash of x2. x3 which is equal to x2 0.607 minus of minus 0.0003 divided by 3.570. x3 which is equal to, just simplify, 0.607 minus of numerator denominator, okay, minus 0.003 close the bracket divided by 3.570. You get 0.607. If you check the iteration number 2 and iteration number 3, that is x2 and x3, you get the same condition. Therefore, see, you have got in x2 0.607 and x3 0.607. Therefore, you can conclude that thus the required real root of the given equation is 0.607. The real root of the equation is 0.607. Let us take a recap. First, what you are supposed to do, you are supposed to represent the function f of x. After representing the function f of x, substitute the roots, you get the real roots 0, 1, which is nearest that we are going to consider it as initial value, that is x naught. Then consider f of x naught and find f dash of x. Then finding f dash of x, considering f of x, you are supposed to find f dash of x. Then substitute the initial value x naught, then you get f dash of x naught. After substitution, go with respect to first iteration, n will be equal to 0 in the first iteration. If n is equal to 0, you get x1. Considering representing the formula, you get this formula, substitute the values, you get x1 0.620. Considering this, substitute in f of x, you get f of x1. Then substitute this value in f dash of x, you get f dash of x1. Considering these three, represent iteration number 2. x1, f of x1, f dash of x1. Substitute the formula, substitute the terms, represent the solution. Again repeat, consider x2, f of x2, f dash of x2. Considering these three, we represent x3, the third iteration. You simplify, you get the same value up to 3 decimal places, 0.607. All the whatever we solve in Newton Raphson, all the problem you get only for 3 iteration. 90% cases you get the solution for only 3 iteration. You can directly conclude and you can directly score full marks in the VTU main examination. I hope you have understood each and every step of finding Newton Raphson method. For more videos, please do like, share and subscribe. See you in the next video. Thank you.